2025 has been a roller coaster for anime fans. From breathtaking fight scenes to emotional dramas, this year is already proving to be one of the strongest anime lineups we've ever seen. But with so many releases, which shows truly stand out above the rest? Today, we're diving into the top 10 best anime of the year so far, breaking down the stories, the hype, and why these shows deserve your watch list. And trust me, the number one pick is a twist you won't see coming.
What happens when the very idea of heroes gets turned upside down? That's the madness of To Be Hero X. This anime mixes satire, slapstick humor, and larger-than-life battles into a cocktail of pure chaos. At its center is a masked figure, Hero X, who claims to be the true hero the world needs. But the deeper you dive, the more twisted things become. Fake heroes with hidden agendas, villains who seem more noble than the ones in capes, and a society built on contradictions. Behind the wacky comedy and ridiculous action scenes, there's a sharp edge of commentary about what makes someone a hero in the first place. It's weird, it's unpredictable, and it's one of the most unique anime experiences of 2025.
この世界は英雄を必要としている。誰しもがヒーローになれる可能性を秘めていて、誰しもが彼である可能性を持っている。Hero X!
Imagine a society where the privileged live in luxury above the clouds, while the unwanted, the criminals, and the so-called filth are thrown into an endless abyss of garbage. This is the world of Gachakuta. We follow Rudo, a rebellious boy exiled into the pit after being falsely accused of a crime. Down there, survival isn't guaranteed. The air is toxic, the ground shifts like quicksand, and terrifying creatures lurk among the trash. But amidst this wasteland, Rudo discovers Jinki, strange, living weapons that bond with their users. Armed with one of these mysterious tools, he begins carving a path through the chaos. What makes Gachakuta shine isn't just the gritty fights or the wild art style. It's the raw energy of rebellion, the clash between despair and hope, and Rudo's unshakable will to prove that even the discarded can rise as legends. Once feared across the underworld as an unstoppable hitman, Taro Sakamoto walked away from it all to start a new life running a small convenience store with his wife and daughter. But the thing about the past, it never really stays buried. Now overweight and out of practice, Sakamoto finds himself pulled back into the world of assassins when old enemies and bounty hunters come knocking. But here's the twist. Even in his dad bod state, Sakamoto is still one of the deadliest fighters alive. His battles are hilarious, brutal, and endlessly creative, whether he's using shopping carts, frying pans, or store merchandise as weapons. At its core, Sakamoto Days is more than just action. It's about a man fighting to protect his peaceful family life while the shadows of his past won't let him go. Wataru Samajima is the definition of a delinquent, rough, reckless, and feared by his classmates. Kawaruko Wagari is his opposite, elegant, refined, and admired as the perfect honor student. Their worlds couldn't be further apart, yet when fate brings them together, something unexpected blooms. Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity is a story of contrasts, the beauty of innocence clashing with the raw edges of youth, the fragility of emotions hidden behind hardened exteriors. It's not just another high school romance. It's a heartfelt exploration of what it means to love someone so different from yourself and whether dignity can survive when your heart takes over. With its gorgeous art and emotional depth, this series has quietly become one of the year's best romances. What do you get when you mix aliens, yokai, psychics, and teenage hormones? Absolute chaos, and that's exactly what Dandadan delivers. Takakura, a stubborn skeptic, and Ayase, a girl who believes in the supernatural, find themselves in the middle of a bizarre chain of events where ghosts and extraterrestrials are both terrifyingly real. One encounter after another throws them into life-or-death battles, but through it all, their awkward bond grows in hilarious, heartwarming, and sometimes downright insane ways. Dandadan is unpredictable in the best way. One minute you're laughing at absurd comedy, the next you're glued to the screen during a breathtaking fight. It's chaotic energy perfectly bottled into anime form, and it's impossible not to love. Monica Everett is known across the kingdom as the Silent Witch, a prodigy mage feared for her immense magical power. But here's the truth. Monica is cripplingly shy, terrified of social interaction, and would rather disappear into the background than stand in the spotlight. When she's assigned to guard a young prince, her double life begins. On one hand, she must maintain the terrifying image of the Silent Witch. On the other, she struggles with her shyness, her lack of confidence, and her desperate need to keep her identity secret. What makes Secrets of the Silent Witch so gripping is this balance between vulnerability and strength. Monica isn't just another overpowered character. She's a girl who fights her inner battles as fiercely as her magical duels. The series weaves emotional growth with spectacular sorcery, giving us a heroine who feels deeply human in a world of danger. Step into the Emperor's Palace, a world of beauty, elegance, and secrets that can kill. Mao Mao, a clever apothecary kidnapped and forced into palace service, doesn't plan to stand out. But her sharp mind and medical knowledge make her invaluable when mysterious illnesses and poisoning strike. Each episode is like watching a mystery unfold, with Mao Mao piecing together clues, navigating politics, and occasionally putting herself in danger to uncover the truth. But what makes her special isn't just her intelligence, it's her wit, her dry humor, and her refusal to be silenced. Even in a palace where every word can mean life or death. The Apothecary Diaries blends history, intrigue, and suspense into a show that feels both timeless and refreshingly modern. It's a slow burn that rewards patience with some of the most satisfying storytelling of the year. What more can we say? Solo Leveling has taken over the anime world like a storm. Sun Jinwoo began as the weakest hunter alive, someone so powerless he was barely useful in raids. But after a mysterious system chose him, he gained the ability to level up endlessly. With every battle, every dungeon, and every near-death experience, Jinwoo grew stronger, until he became the most terrifying force humanity has ever seen. Season 2 cranks everything up. We see Jinwoo not just battling monsters, but facing world-shaking threats, and stepping closer to his destiny as the Shadow Monarch. The fights are jaw-dropping, the stakes are higher than ever, and the tension keeps building. Solo Leveling isn't just an anime anymore. It's a cultural event, and watching it unfold week by week feels electric. Imagine a Victorian-inspired city where the fog hides more than shadows and whispers of occult power stir beneath the cobblestone streets. This is the world of Lord of Mysteries. Klein Moretti, our protagonist, stumbles into the dangerous path of Beyonders, individuals who gain supernatural powers by consuming ancient potions tied to forbidden knowledge.
But each step toward power brings him closer to madness, as cosmic horrors and ancient secrets threaten to unravel the very fabric of reality. What makes this anime so captivating is its mix of gothic mystery, steampunk aesthetics, and creeping dread. Every scene feels like a puzzle piece in a grand design, and every revelation makes the world deeper and darker. If you're into anime that blends Lovecraftian horror with mystery and intrigue, Lord of Mysteries will hook you completely.
Taking the crown at number 1 is one of the darkest, most gut-punching stories of recent years, Tokope's Original Sin. At first glance, it seems innocent. A whimsical alien named Tokope descends to Earth, bringing with him magical gadgets straight out of a children's comedy series. His mission? To spread happiness. But almost immediately, Tokope finds himself tangled in the bleak and brutal reality of 2 elementary school girls, Shizuka, who suffers from relentless bullying, and her friend Minami, who hides scars of her own. As Tokope desperately tries to fix their lives with his alien tools, the story spirals into tragedy. Every choice he makes only digs the children deeper into suffering, exposing themes of neglect, abuse, and the crushing weight of innocence lost. What makes Tokope's Original Sin unforgettable is its deceptive contrast. And that's our list of the top 10 best anime of the year so far. From gritty survival tales like Gachakuta to the gothic mysteries of Lord of Mysteries and the haunting brilliance of Tokope's Original Sin, 2025 has already given us more variety and quality than most years combined. But now it's your turn. Which anime on this list is your favorite? Should Solo Leveling have been number 1? Or do you think Tokope's Original Sin deserves the throne? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who needs new shows to binge. Until next time, stay legendary, anime fans.